him? Yes. Hey. Reaper, Danny, Hiko, Hanny, Sushi, Danny, Bear, Hiko, Danny Bear, and Bear. Agby. Hannah, hurry up and I needed to start the stream before you had the shower because you don't... What? Thank you, Danny Bear. Another tier 3 sub. Jesus. You are the MVB. Thank you very much. What was the sound effect though? I'm glad you think so, at least. Yeah, we need to stream before Hannah goes in the shower because she never seems to make it out of the shower awake. So I did a little bit of Persona 5 whilst offline. So we should be ready to hand in the calling card. I've leveled up some confidants and my personas are pretty damn powerful. I've got this dude. He's got attack master, high counter, very good strength, apt pupil, and some good physical attacks. So I've got a physical attacker dedicated. And the rest are just others that I've made along the way that are pretty high level. Except these. I just got those so I could level up confidence. He was already level 9. This dude is 1 off. Mishima is 2 off. We got Kawakami to 8. Not sure if we'll be able to max any of these before we finish. And we also got Akechi up quite a bit. Anna up a little bit. And Yusuke up to 9. So we may get some 10s.
What do you want to do?
Hannah and her naughty shower messages. She hasn't made it to the shower yet. Okay, I'm actually getting in the shower now. Prove it. Oh, you can't see her in the cam? Danny trying to catch a wild aubergine.
Well then.
Damn it. Right, so tomorrow I should be forced to send the calling card. I've read all my books. I don't think we can do anything with Sojiro. Yeah. Trying to catch a wild Vince with my aubergine. What's everyone up to? Specifically, Reaper. What are you doing right now? Did you make it off the plane okay? Hands out of your pants? What? Five points? What plane? Play along. We have almost no money. Yeah, sorry, black market. The black market dude, I don't know what it is. I think it's the guy's mouth. He reminds me of Ray Romano from Everyone Loves Raymond. No. Lurk? Already?
Okay.
I think I may have something to put on the shelf. Star stickers. Ah, cool. I always like star stickers. Little glow in the dark stars.
Is there anything better than pussy? Yes, a really good book.
We got another doll. That dude.
Hey,
Do-do-do-do.
hey. Okay.
Right, we're ready to send the calling card. I also have a chair with. You can probably hear that, can't you? I took Tier's chair. You can't hear the tapping.
Ah,
Ah, fair enough. Can we max this dude out?
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
No! Let me have one more date with him. Oh, he's so scary. He's not a teacher.
thank you for coming here.
Or do, it's your life.
These tempora, I'd always pass.
Speaking of teachers, our teacher was in the hospital for some reason that I didn't care to read.
Well,
I don't think we're getting anything for this. So he know. I think everyone knows that we're the Phantom Thieves. Oh? Did I actually? Oh hell yeah! Right on time. Well, that was useful. Raises SP recovered from mindfulness.
all right. All right.
Vohu mana. I'm on like 3.5. Yeah, 3.7. Well, now we don't have to care about any of the things we say to him. Oh, that's good. Well, it's not guaranteed unless you have him at 9, which I luckily did. Can you have him at 10 before that? No.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
I thought
Ain't
I
this place always
fucked
empty
up
though?
by not getting him maxed before he left. I'm telling boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
Pro Persona player.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll
I think the
probably
game
just
I'm
think it's a
the best
prank,
at
won't
is
she?
probably Final Fantasy X.
I
and
could
wouldn't
always
say
put
I'm a
it on
pro.
Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced
Just
back
pro
to you.
player.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks.
What are you
I'll
up
tell
to,
her I don't know
Hiko?
anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Feel weird not leaning on, like, with my arms on the desk.
We're asking too much from Makoto, though.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than
Also,
this.
gonna hop in the bath.
We will leave it to you then. Thank
Like a
you
frog.
for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to
You
make
okay,
up for
Kane?
it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep.
No worries, Beth.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Wait. What? Was I not supposed to do the card today?
Okay.
This is a bit foggy. Is this shit? Is this
Anyway,
this morning? What, Kane? What do you want?
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
hear
have
what the
lost
hell's
yourself
Kane's
amidst
saying.
your
One sec.
obsession with success.
Deadlifting. Welcome, Megami. Alright.
For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
Team tips up.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room?
Hope you're
was
doing
it?
well, Megami.
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Let's do this fair and square. I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Hell yeah.
Sis. I'm on your side.
Oh,
I won't let
Two-Fix the
anyone
worst.
do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
What is this weird app on my phone?
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Hey, sleep.
Now then.
We're almost at the start of the game. No, not really. Watched some Great Teacher Onizuka. Played some Persona and some Final
The day
Fantasy.
has come. Are you all prepared?
Brought a chair down. Thank you for the host.
I showed it to
Brought
Sis.
his chair down,
She
so
took it
now
from
I
my very
actually
own
have
hands.
something behind me.
Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for.
That's
It's
about
way
it.
more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be alright. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided?
Made chili and chips for
All's well
tea.
that ends well. So
Which
much
is
has
always
happened
great.
since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team.
Because that means I've got chili sandwiches for the next few days. I love chili sandwiches. Probably my favourite way of eating chili. Chili sandwich with a fried egg. Ah yeah, I also bankrupted myself. Yeah. There was that as well.
Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist.
I'm looking forward to playing that tomorrow. No. Hot dogs. I do make chili dogs fairly frequently, but they're they're fairly awkward, especially if the bun rips. Like, you know, if you pry it open too much.
It's showtime.
Terrible. Sonic would be disappointed. Wait, why Sonic? Is there a new 2D Sonic coming out? Oh right, yeah. I do like chili dogs. I just prefer chili sandwiches, which chili dog is a chili sandwich, I suppose.
Let's go.
But they're always really messy. If you want a decent amount of chili on it, anyway. Just the right place. Gotta poop fast. Yeah. Yeah, I bought everything. Akechi's got a new sword in it and stuff.
Do you have a moment?
His lightsaber. Oh, I also fought him in the metaverse. We had a battle.
No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess.
I think he's 8.
Can you imagine the hardships
Maybe
I had to
9.
endure?
Yeah, I've got a few
Perhaps I'd
people.
overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
Yusuke's
Lost
9.
control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
The street guy is 9.
This
The
is nothing more than
politician.
self-righteousness.
I did call him rival.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
It seemed like a fitting thing. Yeah, Lady Dimitrescu.
Why don't we begin?
Yeah, everyone ran away.
Is this?
They're only interested in the superpower.
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
But they're all on black.
You will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
I didn't see what that flash was.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
I'm curious to see whether we steal her hearts or not. Or whether we're interrupted before that.
All right,
It looks like we are going to do it. A boss form.
Persona.
There.
Yeah, Hannah's in the shower, Danny's getting his food. Ray's probably dealing with kiddos.
I am thou.
Die.
Reaper's there though. Reaper's in the background, rubbing his nipples.
Persona. Prepare yourself.
May the best player win.
Oh, and Hiko went for a bath as well. You bought another game.
What the?
Zankei 0. But they're all in black.
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That ball's just defying gravity.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
Bet HP.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
How do we spin it?
It's time. Go down.
Oh!
So you've broken the rules.
3,300?
In that case, it's time you be penalized.
I don't know how to spin the wheel.
Cheaters get punished. who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Yeah, I don't know what's with her new gloves.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out.
Yeah, he needs a bead in his bum.
There.
How do... Spinning the wheel is just following the rules. The rule is be cautious. Well, the first rule is defeat Nijima. Where are the rules? Bet HP? Am I missing something? First person grid-based dungeon delver.
Ready on your mark.
So guard now? Be cautious of the penalty? Is that the rule?
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into.
We were poor at the time, so I was unable to screw the rules.
Now, the
I
time
had
has
recently
come for
fired
our first
parents.
round. Choose where you will place your bet.
23.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her method.
I see why you call her waifu now, Dumpster, and I am on board. Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various bonuses will be applied to the enemies or allies depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given. Can I not just fight her? I hate this shit.
Well, how will you bet?
There's a point training up for a boss when you have to do something completely different. All on 23. I can't choose 23.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
No waifu, no waifu. Oh. So is this just luck, or am I? Can I do something to actually?
Let's keep watching her then.
May the best player win.
Bet money.
The stuff displayed on the monitor. That must mean the.
I have almost no money. This is very lame.
Some other way.
Do I just guard?
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Wait, is it where we're standing? No. That's bullshit. Does it always land on 5?
We lost. Really? I don't think that's the case. Let's try observing.
May the best player win.
I have no fucking clue what's happening. Glass? I've not seen any glass.
Very well, time to make. Well, how will you bet? your decision. Then let's see the results.
Oh, yeah. There was a shimmer that pushed it out. The penalty is that I die, though. So, I can't really ignore it.
Really? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split. Let's catch her in the act. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
We don't want to let it keep
Do I
spamming
actually
us,
do
right?
damage to her? Because I did like 3,000 in one hit and it didn't seem to move her health bar much.
I can go whenever.
As long
I can go whenever.
This is dumb. Why can't I send one of the 5 people that aren't in the current party?
I'm going to go.
as long as I get close, even this.
I can go whenever. That's right.
Huh?
May the
Yeah, your
best
carrot
player
sticks in the
win.
fix.
Go! Power up!
Yeah, nice and cold.
Zone up. All right.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left.
Very well. Time. Well. Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
I don't like how her palace is all about cheating and lying and bending the rules when she's supposed to be a detective.
What?
Joker! What
I
was
wonder-
that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward! What are you so quiet for?
Shut up! Shut up!
I've never noticed it. She seemed like a decent person, just trying to do a job, but I guess not.
Sis?
Waifu?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am every... If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
Is my sister's true nature?
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Good, because I've got my boost on.
Wait, the roulette panels.
Oh god.
How about this?
She's gonna be immune to physical hits right now.
She's way more
Aroo!
powerful than before.
Let's go.
Don't underestimate her.
Look her up.
Stop.
Oh. Leviathan Nejima.
Persona. Get ready. Let's go. Prepare yourself.
That's the sort of game.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Labyrinth of Yggdrasil.
Justice has revealed.
So does that mean she's...
Purge all evil at an atomic level.
Right, She does an atomic attack. Does that mean she's weak to psychic?
He's gonna go nuclear on us. Get ready.
Gabriel! Don't rush it. Persona!
Oh.
This isn't it.
I don't know what's the point. It's trial and error time.
I think someone might have psychic up. Maybe not.
There! Persona!
There's a
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks?
I am thou. This one.
Thanks. Woo! Persona! Time to use this.
Only no matter what happens here, I need... Take this!
Persona! Go down!
What was that?
get them.
Here we go!
Oh, let's see. Hey, Godly is not. Oh, less.
Time for this.
Persona! Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks? Persona!
I guess I was kind of right with psychic then, right?
Good thing we're prepared.
Not weak to it, but she's resistant to everything else. Chansey.
Come! Something
Take a
else.
chancey,
Impervious to
me.
nuclear attacks?
Persona! There!
How's your week been, Hannah? It's like you've not even been here.
Persona!
I'm surprised you know you like it, you whore.
I lend it!
Oh,
I'll use my persona!
Persona! You're mine.
I will win!
Let's go.
oh yeah.
Persona! Okay,
Much thanks.
Sorry!
Little punks!
How's the new job going, Hannah?
Persona! Secret! Ravage them!
You
strong
still.
and impervious to nuclear attacks?
Persona!
No! What are you doing?
That's odd.
This is my other self!
Persona!
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. I guess that's the best outcome for her.
I'm right. That's what. Don't stand in the way of my victory. Hurry and die.
Ouch.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
No resistances.
Persona! All right.
Save yourself.
Fox's health is really low.
I am
You have
thou.
to be careful.
Prepare yourself.
Persona! Let's go.
I appreciate it.
Sorry.
Super stab.
Die, die,
Oh god. Oh, she just shot herself.
die.
Persona.
Super stab. Oh, 3,000 damage. Third form. Oh. Maybe Hannah just
So I
can't hear
lost.
me. Should I ask it a third time? Twitch and its roulette problem updates mine. Updates mine was it would. Oh. Twitch and its roulette problem updates mine was it would open my bit thing if I rotated this a stream to full screen.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
He's now a Phantom
Think
Thief.
I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom
No,
Thieves.
you're doing exactly what you're a part of this now. You just changed someone's heart without their consent. If we get arrested, so shall you.
By no means.
If he thinks
We
he's
shall
getting
be
away
the
with
end of our
not being
working
a part
together.
of this,
That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
well, I suppose he wasn't in my party.
Let's go.
But he could have been.
Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Time to get some answers.
We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
I am the leader.
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'm
I'll
literally
never
the
forgive
only
you if you
person
don't
that
make it back.
matters if they die.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
It's game over if I die. If you
Even
guys
more are
die.
coming.
Wow.
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Beginning of game.
There's something here.
So how is Ribbon Girl tied in here?
Hey, up there! He's here. Move it immediately.
Are these real people?
Good. Now get running! Stay calm. You can get... We'll retrieve the briefcase. Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker. I bet.
They're not typical shadows.
Just run! Okay, the enemy's focused. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? Nope.
Stop right there!
They are.
Take him down, Joker!
Oh, that dude. Sushi, what game was that? Oh.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within.
I got rid of you ages ago.
Meet once again.
The game that you just bought. Zanakuzuzuma.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power.
Zanke Zero. That was close.
Use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power levels. No threat.
Persona!
Get him, Joker.
What was that about?
Go down!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Why so bad, Harry? What happened?
Good.
Was it because of
Defeat
work?
them with ease. More of them?
Oh yeah, the energy company. I had that happen. We got automatically moved to Scottish Power, which is absolute shite. Because it's like the most expensive one. And I didn't know for like 2 months, and then we had to pay to leave as well. That was like a year or two ago. Then I'm with a some form of company that changes your suppliers automatically to the cheapest one. It's been great. Imagine if this was just a game. Imagine if I'm in New Game Plus right now.
The intruder simply can't be found.
Like, there is no answers. This is the New Game Plus.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Seamlessly looping.
Huh? What?
I don't like that I have to do it exactly like before. Yeah. Oh, that'd be torture. Ribbon Girl.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near
I guess this is why I don't tell the team about Ribbon Girl, so they don't know who this is. Oh no. Like before Ribbon Girl. Life's a big loop. I think it's just a straight line to the end. I'd like it to loop up, but I have no proof.
I'll end this right now.
She would be my favorite teammate if she was in my team.
It's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
Yeah.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... But this time...
Sona. Alice. There.
Do.
Cendrillon!
Everybody shut up! I have an erection.
Too late to be sorry. Hi, Jen. Wait. Please go.
Is
I'm going
Dumpy
to make
still
it harder
here?
for them to track you down. You.
He might be at Nando's.
Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Just be a member of the Phantom Thieves.
Get out of there! Go,
We'll kick out Haru. And then Akechi.
All right, let's do it.
What? Which tattoo has a boner?
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor's completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
Where's Dexter? Not Dottie.
See ya.
I can speak.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
I'd settle for someone who speaks. Just use your AoE attack.
Suspect secure!
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your
Are all
teammate
of
to
these
thank. You were sold out.
shadows, or is that rude?
Suspect confirmed! Cuff it!
So how did he get caught in real life? The real Popo, so they all went into the metaverse? But some of them turned into shadows. Right. We've pretty much made it to the start of the game. Yeah, so Black Mask definitely has ties in the police. Done all of your duties. I was asking before how work is going, Hannah. How are you finding it
Guess
now?
the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
We were sold out.
Dozing off.
It was Harry, wasn't it? That fucker.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? Did you hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Time to stab him in the eye with the pen.
Out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full
What about One Piece?
responsibility for their actions.
See more butts.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
Oh, turn it back on then.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Sai Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not
She's
be
not going
convinced unless I
into a
confirm it for
depression
myself. This
after
is my
stealing her
case.
house.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor.
Just
I
give
forgot
him
to
a little
mention
slap,
something
Hannah.
important. Your time will be cut short.
Punch him
We
in the
can't
face,
permit you
maybe?
to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
He may have a piece of the Death Note on him.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Sell
The
ice
effects
to
of
the
that
moon.
drug are gonna wear off soon.
That's
this
why
is
the
your
planet's
golden
getting hotter.
opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
What if I didn't level up any of my confidence?
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Tell everyone
I have a
Makoto wasn't a
responsibility to
part of
solve
this.
this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
So we didn't change her heart.
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura.
Who?
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima.
Yeah, she was the ringleader.
Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
No, there's Akechi as well. But what about Akechi? He's not fucking getting away with it.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find
No,
it
I
hard
will.
to believe that high schoolers
I just want to
could have
make
pulled
sure
off these
Akechi...
crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid?
Akechi.
Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
Yeah.
So you have no qualms about selling out those who weren't your direct teammates?
Everyone supports us.
You've made a wise choice. Thank you. I'll do my best with what you've told me. I honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. It seems your reputation
I
precedes
just want to
you.
make sure Akechi gets his comeuppance.
Akechi-kun.
Bad end.
Why do you seem so surprised?
Is this the end of the
I needed
game?
my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading
Bad
up the
is
investigation
subjective.
team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Oh, is that so? I better perform well myself. I can't leave here without some kind of evidence now.
Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Light?
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Yes, Kane.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed.
Is he gonna put his black costume on now? I feel like I failed to accomplish something important. That was smoking. That's a real gun. Yep. He's straight up dead.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
I knew he was a cunt. From the very start.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Sweet, next game. Kane, go upstairs. Stop jumping around. It's Tuesday. It's Wednesday.
Hey! Someone! He's dead! He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
Well, Danny, time to redeem Final Fantasy.
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears
I die and I'm still in jail.
I have overestimated you.
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Our game has ended. Ruin shall be coming momentarily. Enjoy spending the rest of your life in there, repenting for your actions.
I just died. What is the rest of my life? Alright, that was Persona. That was Afterlife. Time for Hugo. I don't know, I'm pretty sure the majority of people in the chat would prefer that ending in real life. Go back, but we completed it finally. Can't skip credits. Games, why do you do this? Oops. Why would you do this to me, game? Just forget about the credits. I have to wait for them to finish. Forget about skipping the credits. Yeah, I can't skip them. Sean Chiplock. I think that was a good end. I think that was the best ending we could have got. Everyone's happy, right? For Sean Locke. Oh, right. Fair enough. Kimbu Cho. Kimbu? King Boom Boom? Choo choo. Matt Lemberger. I've tried everything. You leave it off because I'm not over there now. Thank you. I think I'm going to have to redo the boss battle if I just close the game down and open it up. But if I let it play out, it may let me restart from after the battle somewhere. Come on, Becky Lee, why are you doing this to me? Kenichi Linus? I chose an option that got me shot in the face. A little bit. His hair's backwards. 1 point. No. Sushi, you're absolutely wrong. I sold out everyone that wasn't my friend. Oh. I hate Akechi so much. Definitely more so now. Yeah, they're not my friends. They're my bitches. Sushi, I won't. I can't accept the snowman now that we've got the Mario emote. So after fucking going through all the credits, I could have just. I could have just closed the game down. You can and you will. What?
Get.
Except the snowman. But I got a nice
Excuse me, but
Mario one that I drew.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor.
Well, I chose the option so we can
Well done on making.
so we can see the bad ending.
The evil in. If you wish to take back your stone, recall the button grab.
I really hate that that Akechi's getting away with not being in the Phantom Thieves.
I see. So that's what
Really
led to your
pisses me
ending
off.
up here. What a disappointing.
Yeah, in 15 minutes. Have you brushed your teeth? Ah. That's absolute bullshit. I hate this. I can't choose to sell out Dick Etchi.
So Goro Akechi
I'm
wasn't.
surprised you know you like it, you whore.
Very well.
So annoying.
So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes. Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of? Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening?
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting,
Danny!
I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey.
Is that
Hey,
stuff
are
that
you
happened
listening? Our time's
in the
up.
playthrough?
We're done talking here.
Or am I just remembering that now?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now.
Oh,
Recently,
right, the
I was
whites.
removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over.
His true intentions. It must be Ryuji.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
A confiscated item? Is that my phone? The phone? Is that there? Is that a phone?
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Huh? Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need to show your phone to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? What do you... My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Why can't I say his name?
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can
so
go.
the audience
This will be my last involvement
still
with this case.
have a chance to not believe that it's Akechi?
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
Now what works?
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Cooperators, comrades. Cooperators, comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth. That's nothing, right? That's a story.
Right.
Oh, right, your remotes weren't working.
Alright.
Ah, Satan! We've unlocked Satan, guys. Satan, you taste so good.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
Is Satan also on a
I
toilet?
needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
But what does showing him the phone do?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Waifu, save me. At least save the
May I
guard.
ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
No, God! We can never save him, can we? God
I owe
damn.
you for all of this.
Kyle will always die.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Rest in peace, Kyle. He was one day from retirement. That's my thing.
Have you finally pieced it all together?
Come on, cat bus, land on him.
Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Did I do something wrong? What?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
Do we carry on playing as Ryuji now?
These teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
Now that is true bad ending for Sush.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be.
Does he have the Death Note?
Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief.
This is so Death Note.
Kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Goddamn phone.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him? What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
I left my bag in there.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him.
That happened 20 seconds ago.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
She got Almighty on the phone.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report.
So...
This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be...
Did I not get shot or what?
The suspect is reported to be a
Anchon, can I get you to look over here?
Did Carl survive?
I'm sorry.
Not Carl. Kyle.
So he got caught.
Was that Kyle there
Sure was
that
something.
just walked away?
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking.
Was that like a
How
what
about we
if
have you
scenario?
do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
We need to know if Kyle survived. That's some big shoe. Oh, it's a reflection.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential
Okay, Ray.
accomplices. However, considering
Thank you.
the
I'll wait.
charges brought against him,
That's a beautiful birdie, Drew.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Look at that flying. Look at that.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as
That
normal at
bad.
your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
he's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here
My offspring
search
top.
any online communications. His
Thank you.
accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose.
Ari Baba.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are
I
qualified
know, I'm a
to
bit
alter the
late,
world.
but the story's still going
So
on my
you've
game.
been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate.
You watch a video on your tablet or something.
Breaking news. A young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It would be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
Skeptical through Tabra is skeptical.
It can't be.
Hello, Sama. Come to watch the movie. Jordy! Ryuji's happy that Jordy raided. Thank you for the raid. Hope Skyward Sword was going well.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Carry on watching. Kane's getting a late bedtime. During the school festival? Wait. Are we playing from here?
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he
You already
hadn't heard
said Sama twice. The raid did work.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into.
No more SQ.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plan to break directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Alright, suspense. I'm gonna quickly pop Kane in bed. I'll be back in a minute. Kind of a waste of the NAS Big Macs. I'd eat the food, not this, not when it's squished with the packets, but I think I'd like a lot of the strings. That looks tasty. All this chocolate. I'd eat that. Well, we need to replace that video with something at some point.
That's perfect.
Don't want to see that video ever again. Replace it with more squished. If you want to find me one, sure. Otherwise, I'll look tomorrow for something.
Of course I did.
Sorry, Sasuke. Some other time.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
As long as they save Kyle as well. They replaced Kyle's gun.
I see.
Oh.
So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was curious earlier in the playthrough, Sushi. When I was asking whether people could hear him if they've been to the metaverse. But then it seemed like only people who... Obviously, he must have been tailing us in the metaverse earlier on than I expected, but... This is what really happened. Come on, Kyle. Kyle. Hello, Sleepy. Oh, Kyle? What? Wait. What? Oh, that's why we showed him the phone. So he entered a palace that they controlled? I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright?
Hey, you alright?
Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
I should be immune to drugs. Thanks to Kemi.
Are you listening? Anyway, We need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to
I'm just asking in general. I don't want
behind the mental shutdowns.
like spoilers.
His
Sorry.
offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame
specify.
the Phantom Thieves. And
I'm
kill
just
him.
asking to
If we
share my
go into
thoughts.
Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
Come on, Hannah.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we've got to take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No.
Do it.
Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning
Is
his
this
identity?
supposed to be the next day, or is this a
We'll have to
flashback?
make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and
Is
abandons
this a
that
flashback
plan,
during the
he may
21st?
opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
But that's
It
game
seems
over.
That's the only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been? You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves
was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec.
What's a metaverse?
Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
I was arrested in the real world.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi
You
made?
fool. What have you done, Elbow?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked
Hiko can fool Ray's dick anytime.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone...
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental
Is the
shutdown
bonus
crimes.
palace Akechi's?
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority.
Oh, bald guy.
So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
Wait, I've still got one more palace. Not DLC, right?
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him. Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
Hookers
First,
everywhere.
We required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
Yeah.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work.
You needed to look at the phone.
Perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse.
Ah, right. That
was all an act.
I was still confused whether they
prepared an
fixed
empty
it.
briefcase beforehand and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs.
Then it truly was a do-or-die situation? That's crazy. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, the suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
Does this mean I don't need to go to school?
Violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
It's only been a day, right?
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
Is it finally time for
We knew
sushi?
he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped.
No, curry for everyone.
And feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Jesus, Ray. Holy crap. You look after yourself. Make sure you've got a rail in the shower.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
No, I wanna smell Ray before I hear her. Before I see her.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
Like a feisty oyster.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
They're only good if they're
However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility.
Higher.
First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people.
I want to feel that nice acidic tingle.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Yeah.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
The White House.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
Parliament.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
Diet Building?
We got a hit!
What's a Diet Building?
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Alexa, what's a Diet Building?
According to Wikipedia, the National Diet Building is the building where both houses of the National Diet of Japan meet. It is located at Nagatacho 1-7-1, Chiyoda, Tokyo. Sessions of the House of Representatives take place in the left wing and sessions of the House of Councillors in the right wing.
I guess it's nothing to do with diet, it's just a similar word. Not a similar word,
yeah.
a similar spelt word.
Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together. Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allows
Are we gonna send a calling card though?
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal. Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Battle of Morgana's Past.
This ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
It's almost shave time.
Finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power.
So which one of these two is going to betray the other one first?
You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits.
Is Morgana gonna be Futaba's mum?
There's no need
in a fail-safe digital body.
Fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated.
Transferred consciousness.
That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects.
So he turns into a bus to run other people over.
That I turn psychotic and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
Okay, Sush.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
Did the penis fall off again?
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country
I'll be
rich
king of the new world.
Ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Who's gonna betray who first?
Well,
Can't unhear Zhongli. Have a good sleep, Hiko. Thank you for hanging out. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? No, I've gotta stay in the house while other people do everything.
Well then.
Right? Am I even allowed out?
Hey!
You guys just gonna watch me sleep?
Sorry.
Ah, right.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be
We
going
still
to school
can't
for a while.
demand sushi yet.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Oh, great.
Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something
What's
that
wrong,
Futaba
Galbo?
said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace.
Are you
she picked up a
surviving your
reading of
bath?
Someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now.
Is she gonna replace
I'll even
Pankechi?
lend you a hand with that.
Please. You regret your choices. Did you wash the boner off your tattoo? Wait. Am I Ryuji? I washed my stupid hair. What's wrong with that? This is weird. Can I not reply?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no, she had a shower early and she was here for a bit. The keyword's gonna be like God.
Elbow.
All right. Let's head to the diet building. Make sure...
going out? You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. Just don't stay out too late.
So we just pull up our hood. We could take off our glasses at least.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayo Shishido and Diet. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe give someone else the cat.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace?
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him.
Ooh.
Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Welcome, Ross. How was Noita? I've wanted to play that. Kingdom Brains. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. We're delving through a lot of story, as usual.
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance
Build
is
the
dedication
one.
for country.
Oh, Leviathan.
That's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable
Thank you for the
man
follow.
of action with a first-class determination. I'd say he's
I've got
a
£3.
model politician. I believe
Unless
that
it's
he'll help
£3,
create a
I can't
wonderful
get it.
future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Nope.
Wait, is it about us?
Oh, you don't have to, Ross. I'd like to play it on the PlayStation
We
if
should
it'll
leave
ever
at
come
once.
out.
Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
We should all think about this tonight.
You know what, Ross? I think, judging from how you were saying your first run went,
The Phantom Thieves are no more.
judging from how well your first run of that game went, I think you're the best at the very start. Because you did really well on Rogue Legacy on your first run. And then it was just all downhill. I think you should just play every game once.
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Yeah, I spent the last of my money getting Diablo 2, so we'll be playing that tomorrow.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
Love Diablo 2.
Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
It's cheaper than I thought as well.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Persona 5 is a very big investment. If I stream it, it will be in the morning, because I'll be playing it with an Australian friend. Ali! Welcome. We died, and then we died, and then we weren't dead. And now we're apparently dead to everyone else. Ali is the best Digimon. Zygarde? How to love with Diablo. I had a friend that cheated one of them and ruined it completely. For me, it wasn't letting me enjoy it my way. Give her another chance. Oh, hello. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Yeah, I'm still alive. The one that got away. You killed me. Is Danny gonna be the next one to win? She still cares.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Conditions have not been met. No good.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about. We know all the way up to Diet Building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Make sure the Pokemon you're stealing with doesn't have a hold item.
So, Akechi-san.
I've done that
Is
before.
It true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean,
I think it's 5% chance that they've got one in the wild.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
What, shoot them in the face?
Treated as an ace detective of justice.
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
2.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Oh right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, Did he just say Shido?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did.
Let the hate flow through you. Has he not heard him yet on the TV?
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Hey, Ryuji
Say
ran off
sounds
to the
like
station.
lightning.
This way, hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
A Pidgeot is Phantom Thief.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hopes. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
Bear?
I hope to continue serving you all.
Danny Bear, 88.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. Hey, yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
Eat the rich.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
He was using Thief.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Is there any Pokemon ability that increases the chance of stealing?
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Oh, right, fair enough.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Match has been found.
What he's saying and doing are completely different.
My ass has been
Now that we
found.
found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer
Sticky
appearance
hole.
and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this. Yeah. Well then. Yeah.
Is Ross still here? Is Leviathan from your raid? I was just curious because they've got the 4 numbers at the end of their name, like all the hosses. No worries, just curious. He's a bro. I like the name Leviathan. Alexa, cookies!
Okay, for cookies, I recommend chewy chocolate chip cookies from BBC Good Food. What would you like? Start recipe. Send it to your phone.
Suspicious
Or
of
your
us
next
last time,
recipe.
so we can't stay here
Send
for
it to
long.
my phone.
But we still have no hit.
Okay, sent.
Think it's a
To
barrier
hear
after
the
all?
instructions step by step,
Where'd your
just
enthusiasm
ask
from
them to
yesterday
start your
go?
recipe.
Shut up.
Well, Tier's gonna get a recipe for cookies sent to her.
Enough chatting. You should only be
Alexa
thinking about
set
the
up to
keyword.
Tier's phone.
To set up
Stop.
the device,
Alexa,
go to
stop.
the
He
device
only
setup
cares about his
section of
own
your
well-being and that of his lackeys. He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling on
to
others.
set up the
Alexa!
device.
Shut the fuck up!
Rich people. Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything.
To
It
set
doesn't
up your
matter if you
device.
guess.
Good.
Incompetent fools like you
Piece of
just
shit.
need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this.
God damn it, Reaper. Alexa, fart.
Steer? Back to square one.
That was a long and squeaky one. Try asking me for a hard fart. Or say random.
Back to square one. It was a match.
Alexa,
What?
please
The
stop.
building's a ship? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual buildings on land.
I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like.
Well, whatever.
She's
it
just
is,
useless.
Looks like there are no barriers.
So bad.
Oh, shut up! Let's hurry up and go
We're
in.
not sponsored by Amazon
Clear
Alexa.
of the guard's sight.
Get closer to the wall just in case. All right, do it.
Does anyone have the Google Home, is it? Is that any good?
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but
Yeah.
it's difficult to tell for certain. This
Maybe
seems
one
to be
day we'll get
similar
one
to
of
what
them.
happened with Sis's palace.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
Yeah.
The gate wasn't open earlier, though.
Wait, look! Mona's appearance is different. That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Why didn't anyone else change?
How's it look over there? See anything?
No, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
Is she gonna see her mum?
The hell?
Even
Dumbest
though this
scene.
country may sink, he alone will survive.
It looks cool.
That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head. If a guy like this stands above everyone, we're seriously done for.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should have seen this scenery as well. Yet he still aided Shido.
What in the world is he thinking? Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. Come on, what a lame way to start this off.
No? I think that's how it should be. We haven't failed yet, so if we calmly give this our all, the results will surely follow. We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the elections. Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back for setting us up into a trap.
Wait.
Indeed.
Cool music.
It looks like.
You're right.
Sama is right. This is a dog jam.
Listen up. What?
Nope. Cerberus. Because we're already past the gates.
It's time. All right.
Persona! No holds barred!
Megaton.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything
This is my
reckless.
other self.
You did it, Cross.
The finale.
Indeed.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just witnessed?
It seems they think no harm will come
Where'd
to
that
them
bunny
because they're
go,
here on
though?
Shido's ship.
Oh.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him see what this ship really is. There's a treasure chest. I'll reveal your true form.
Not definitely strong enough to just burst straight through these dudes. I like his poster. Almost looks as if he's got hair. Well, now you have the superpower to do so. I mean, I suppose anyone can lick it.
I found a chest.
Okay, show me your true form.
You've got the advantage.
Persona.
Don't rush this.
Thank you very much for the raid, Geordie. Have a good sleep. Let's try this on everyone.
There.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker. This is Noir. Ready to support.
Okay. Nice.
Do it.
Beat him up.
Half them.
All right. Man, that was easy. Show me your true form.
Harrow's gun is AoE. Oh. That's pretty cool. I did edit the guns. Except Anne, she didn't have a gun at the time that I could edit, I don't think.
I can feel it.
Safe room?
This is...
What is that? Oh.
Hey!
I guess I'm gonna get kicked out soon enough. How to make stuff explode.
These huge doors are obviously suspicious. Wonder what's through here.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed? What's going on?
Oh,
that
nice.
Shido's voice?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
I can
So,
visualize Ali going
It's
up and
that
down
large
that stretch of
conference room
grass
that's
just
usually
south of
seen
the
on the
Moo
news.
farm.
Oh, that thing. Gotcha. So,
I can visualize exactly
doing
where you
inside?
are.
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will
Oh,
always
where?
go unopposed. So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find these keycards?
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear loyalty.
So basically, we need to prove that we're on his side.
I'm not up for it either. Still, we have to do this.
but what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind. They'll know any secrets he shared. True. You have a point.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido. It wouldn't surprise me if they did turn hostile.
Right. Yeah, wouldn't they attack us?
We should prepare for the worst, of course. But I think we'll at least be able to talk to them. This ship is most likely an Ark loaded with those that Shido believes are worth keeping alive. It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can't even hold a conversation would be here. We can at least gather information. It helps that everyone's wearing masks. We'll blend in even with our attire. He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else. Just like him. Well then, let's split up and ask around.
Split up. Again?
Well then.
One of the VIPs used to belong to nobility. That must be why he can enter the sacred place. Heavy's not easily seen either.
Hey!
A marble chessboard. I need a chessboard. I've not played proper chess in a long time, like physical chess. Hello. Oh.
Indeed.
Joker!
A treasure!
Hey!
I'm entirely sure how to speak to people here. I have remained silent or spoken simple pleasantries during father's business relations. Alright, you're useful.
Indeed.
Is there someone I've not spoken to? Do I need to speak to him?
Joker.
No worries, Ross. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you on Noita again. Have a good night, dude. I don't know what that is, but it's holding a heart.
Joker. Nice. Well then.
Well.
Whoa! Joker!
Still, this is a surprise. All the cognitive guests in this palace seem like real people. The casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking with these guests was a whole.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight are off the charts. Shido's a formidable foe.
Come on, no need to freak out.
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk normally. All right. Let's put together the information we gathered.
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right. It seems...
Oh, eh?
Please hear me out.
Hey, listen! Listen up!
It's no use. I can't keep the profiles of 5 people straight in my head.
I can only remember about 2 of them. What about you, Joker?
Yeah, I forgot all of them.
Oh dear lord.
Monday through Friday are stat ups depending on the day. Saturday is a random drink from Monday to Friday. Sunday is a new move depending on the dates. Oh, is this all in a jazz club?
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe, a former noble, a TV station president, an IT company president, and a cleaner.
Is he the cleaner because he's the guy who shoots people to
We get
clean up
certification
after
from them
people's
and
mess?
obtain letters of introduction that'll serve as keycards. But only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with, right?
Whoa, now that's If we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room.
All right,
Let's get this done quickly. Hey!
I don't suppose this dungeon's a one and done, is it?
Well...
Guess not. I got my answer.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyr's been sent a cookie recipe now, I assume. Speaking of cookies, I've got 90 trillion cookies to spend at the minute. Oh, I got a Phantom Thieves poster.
Oh!
I saw you practicing your swing. Come on, join the golf club.
Wonder if you can overlevel the skills. Maybe I had so much extra knowledge that I passed the test regardless. Where you hunting the Dratini?
It's me. Sorry.
Is it behind the gym?
I'll be a sec. Just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his. Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you. That's a no-brainer. But that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
Yeah, but I don't know what else I can do. I was just thinking maybe if I watch all the DVDs I'll get a trophy maybe.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart...
When I'm stuck in the house anyway.
Forget it.
That is.
Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
Hey.
Right. Is that through one playthrough? I like that how they've got some cold breath.
Hey.
Oh, there goes the cold breath. I guess the end of the freedom of the game is by the 17th.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome. What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right? I don't know what's happening, but I really hope this isn't a dream.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor.
And I asked Ryuji to pass
Still
the message
fine.
along to Kasumi.
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm just so happy.
Soji the Omnipotent.
No one cares about my scheme.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
Soji needs to enter the metaverse just
So
once
you're
so we can understand Morgana.
Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Zero's played the game.
Well, Sakura-san.
He's on New Game
Could you
Plus,
at
that's
least
why he's so
figure
good
out
at
whether to
making
be
coffee
polite or
already.
casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
I just want him to understand Morgana,
really
so
around
they
the
can
same
have their
age?
sideshow.
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask
Soji
you,
and
Yoshizawa.
Morgana's
Why
adventures.
were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai.
Yes.
I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing. Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
Senpai?
No.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly,
She's
we
the
have no
toughest
idea what
one.
risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also,
She's
we
stronger
pretty
than
much brought this
anyone
entire
else in my
mess down upon
party.
ourselves, so
Probably.
This is on us.
She throws
We're
her
delighted by
sword
the offer,
with
but
pristine
we really
accuracy.
can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this.
Cookies for
You'll
lunch
come
and
back
tea.
safe no matter
And
what.
breakfast.
I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you... I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
If anyone needs protecting, it's Ryuji. His big mouth.
Okay.
We were taking Futaba along with us. Oh. Isn't the target on all of our backs anyway, though? It's okay, me. Should we finally go see her? Now we've got Yusuke and Anne. Maybe she needs to check my pulse with her mouth.
Indeed. I see.
I'm just doing random ones.
Very well. Beautifully executed. Indeed. Why?
Wait.
I see.
I don't have the Yusuke one. Or is it Emperor? Let's go get me an Emperor.
Hey, inmate!
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Let us begin the search.
All will do, but I don't think we got the money for it.
I see. A strong...
You wish for more power than you can handle?
Oh, we do. That one would be the best one, but I want to keep sick reading. Yeah.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the compendium? You want to register? You'd like to register this?
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him. What path do you want?
I see.
Great things are possible. Do you wish a fusion greater?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a great deal.
Well done, Ali.
My.
What are you going to name it? Elbowtini? Didn't even give it a name. I am a... Oh, that's an ultimate, right?
Looks pretty tough.
Oh. Increase effect period of support skills cast on self by 2 turns. That's a cool one. Do I have the money to do it?
Wish for more power than you can handle?
I do. That's what I'm wondering. If we can get the auto skills on this thing. Either way, it's
Select
something
the skills
we
you'd like
need
to
for the
inherit.
thingy thing. Blazing hell.
It will receive extraordinary power. Now for a rebirth.
As long as I've got Siegfried. One of his arms is unraveled. Drain Bless. Okay. Decreased chance of being inflicted with ailments. It already has Drain Bless, right? Fortuna.
Now choose.
Right. Emperor we've got.
Are you finished? What? No slacking off.
I like full-on offense. I'm not too bothered about SP cost because I can always just heal that. However, offensive skills I benefit from almost every turn. Right. Maybe this will finish you, Scare?
Indeed. Why?
Damn it.
Well,
let's do some people watching. That way we don't have to spend any money to get a train anywhere. Have you befriended all the right people on Pokemon Alley to get your evolution stones? I was so close to maxing out Akechi.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey! Oh yeah?
Devil. I'm not too fussed. I doubt I'll get her to 10 anyway.
Oh?
Security level raises slowly and lowers upon defeating an ambushed enemy.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. I needed max kindness for one of the meetings with Sojiro. And after doing the event with him, I got a boost in my kindness. Maybe it was a random stat, I don't know. But it seemed a bit odd that I had to have max kindness and it gave me kindness for doing it. Why do I have to wait until after school? Could I not have left the house before then? Go play some darts. Suddenly night.
I see. Actually, do you have time to spend with me? Shall we go?
Who the fuck is that? How big is his head? Nice. So I did all the wrong things. Chance to cure stuff.
All right.
He's a host?
Ah, you're back.
Right.
Let's do it.
We'll call it there. And tomorrow go back into the palace. Superpower? Oh no. Oh, the slot's blocked me. Sweet. Next stream will be nothing but nips. Thanks for hanging out, and nighty night. I may be on fairly early tomorrow morning with Diablo. Maybe. We'll have to see how fast the game downloads and installs and if it all works, and if Nai is up for playing it. But yeah. Night night everyone. I'll see if I can find a raid. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.